Ralph Waldo Emerson is the father of American literature. In a series of strikingly original essays written in the mid-19th century, he fundamentally changed the way that America saw its cultural and artistic possibilities, and he enabled a separation from transatlantic literary traditions. "We have listened too long," he wrote, "to the courtly muses of Europe." Emerson's ejection of cultural traditions brought about what one contemporary called America's intellectual Declaration of Independence, and he established generational conflict and transformation as commanding ideas in American literature. Emerson himself hardly seemed destined to fit a revolutionary mold. He was born in 1803, the son of a Boston preacher, and was descended from a line of New England ministers that went back to the bedrock of 17th century Puritanism. When his father died in 1811, his mother took in boarders to pay the rent. Still, she sent her son to Harvard in 1817, and then Harvard Divinity School to train for the priesthood in 1825. As a young man, Emerson was strongly influenced by a remarkable aunt of his, Mary Moody Emerson, who, though self-taught, had read everything from Shakespeare to the Romantics and had formed a unique religious perspective based on piety, nature, and literature that would resonate powerfully in the life and work of her nephew. So when Emerson was ordained in 1829, marrying the love of his life Ellen Tucker in the same year, he was already unsatisfied with the formal nature of New England religious orthodoxy. When Ellen died of tuberculosis just 2 years later, he resigned from the church and soon after embarked on a trip to Europe, leaving on Christmas Day 1832. Two crucial things happened to Emerson on that tour of Europe. In Paris, he went to the famous Jardin des Plantes, a botanical and zoological garden. There he had an epiphany, writing in his journal that, "I feel the centipede in me, the cayman, carp, eagle, and fox. I am moved by strange sympathies. I say continually, I will be a naturalist." Emerson's insight was that nature is in us, a part of us, and not just its higher forms, but in all its grotesquerie and wildness. The second thing that happened on that tour was that Emerson met the English Romantic poets Samuel Taylor Coleridge and William Wordsworth, and found them rather ordinary, dry, and conservative men. The insight that Emerson drew from this was that if great men could be so ordinary, why should not ordinary men be great? As he would write a few years later, meek young men grow up in libraries